Today is the third day of doing the Breaking 40 for Life plan that I kind of started out on, and what that means if you're new to this is I was listening to a podcast, a Joe Rogan podcast with Colin O'Brady. He's a guy who walked across Antarctica and by himself, pulling a 375-pound sled, which is just insane. And he said, I'm just a normal human. There's nothing different about me except for the fact that I reach down inside myself and push, and now I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was along those lines. And basically a Navy SEAL taught him that the theory that everybody has this ability to become a superhuman, to do superhuman feats, to do extreme things that people would generally say, well, is impossible. And he said, people reach a point when they're doing something, be it exercise or really anything in your life, but we're talking about exercise specifically here and pushing ourselves physically. That point when their mind says, I just can't do this anymore, and that point is only about 40% of your true potential. So if you could just push past the point where you can't do it, then you could do amazing things. And I've been heavy my entire life, with one exception when I lost a lot of weight, but then I gained it right back again. And that stemmed from an accident when I was 8 years old that put me into a body cast. And from that point on, I was in a lot of pain, arthritis in my legs, things like that, just a lot of pain. And I was told, don't worry about it. It's okay. You're disabled, and that's just the way you're going to be, your entire life. And, you should maybe seek disability or find a job you can do that's not going to push you too far because you're disabled. And that was love and care. At least that was the intention, was to care for me and love me. But it in the end, what it did was cause me to be dependent on my disabilities and believe that I was disabled, when in reality I'm not. I just never pushed myself. And on the 10th anniversary of that day, of when I was in that accident that really ruined my life in a lot of ways, my oldest daughter was born. And at that point, I realized, we can turn this into something good. It doesn't have to be bad. And but I did, and I didn't, and I did, and I didn't, and it kind of became a struggle. We're like everybody who's fought addictions. You do good and then you don't, and then you do good then you don't, and that's kind of what the struggle has been. And then this year, I realized, in 9 months, it's going to be 30 years. My daughter's going to be 10, and it's going to be 30 years since this started. And it's just time. It's time. We're going to do it. When I listened to that podcast, I realized, I'm going to do it this time. So that's why I started the Breaking 40 for Life blog and the podcast. I don't know, maybe podcast. That'd be cool. We'll see. I don't even know how to do that. But this vlog, video blog, and then also the blog on breaking40.life, breaking40.life. And I'm going to be trying to update that every day. Keep me going. If you're watching this, leave a comment. Do something that helps me, encourage me. I am 398 pounds right now. My wife is heavy. My children are not where they need to be physically. I have not been a good leader of my family, and we're going to fix this. Yesterday we walked 2 miles. The day before we walked 2 miles. It was hard for me to walk 2 miles. I'm in pain today. Today we were going to do it, but my wife takes care of little kids, and it's 32 degrees outside, so we can't take them out. And on top of that, my foot has a blister so bad that if it opens up, I will be out of commission for a while. So we're going to rest today, and then tomorrow we'll get right back at it. So keep me going, and I'm going to keep you updated. Have a good day.